crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Why
are you sneezing, dude?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
What is your deal with, like, the locals?
This place is
They've
trying
been
to kill me.
perfectly fine.
I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
Ah shit, not the mold!
Not worth a 15% commission.
Homeopathy is the belief that you can, like, heal yourself with small amounts of the thing that's hurting you or something.
Alone, but fine.
Like, it is 100% bullshit. It's like, basically, you take something and put it in water, then you take some of that water and put it in more water, and you take that water and, like, super distill it. And then, like, you can use it to, like, help yourself. Like, it's dumb. I know some people get it mixed up with, holistic, which is where you take a look at, instead of just individual parts, you take a look at the whole. Because it's like, my arm hurts. You don't just look at the arm. You can take in, like, the whole body and can figure out, like, why the arm hurts and what you can do with it. But, like, homeopathy is not a thing. I don't think that's part of homeopathy, but that's, like, essential oils are also dumb. Like, yeah, sure, they smell nice, and, you know, you can be relaxed and stuff.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you.
But, like, what was I saying? Essential oils smell nice, that can make you relax, and that can help with your health, but they're not, like, actually doing anything to help you. Like, that's all nonsense. Ah, look at that nice night sky. Where are we, even? I've admittedly, like, not...
Here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Okay.
Watch the door now.
Yeah, I've admittedly, like, not paid too much attention to where exactly we're going and where we've been, but, like, I don't remember where we are, like...
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Alan, I think you're just the straight up, like, stupidest person in the world. You're just really dumb. More radio!
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Man, like, nobody talks like real people in this game. It's fantastic. Oh shit, it moved by itself. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh shit, everything's all weird. Look at this guy just like killing himself by running for like 3 seconds. God. Ooh, more TVs. Place looks nice. Alright. Is this gonna be the— ah, yes, the Twilight Zone ripoff again!
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish. Especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
What the fuck? Like, I mean, like, I get that they can't make, like, you know, a whole ass episode because, one, that's expensive, and two, this is a video game, not a television show, but they go by so fast it doesn't make sense. It'd be better to just like make one shortish episode and then you just like catch bits and pieces of it. I want to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way and find more shit. It's a page! Oh, there's another page over there. Oh. Weird shit's happening. Oh look, all the lights turned off.
This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Help me!
This looks like a boss fight arena.
Can you hear me? Anyone? Please
Hello?
help! Back here. I'm back here.
Oh wow, you're doing bad.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Do I lose? Oh my god, I do lose my weapons between each. Aww,
Good
puppy. Well, at least Alan's nice to the dog. Ooh, yeah, his leg is fucked.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Manuscript pages. Oh, we're in Washington State. More pages.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Oh dear. Ow.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh dear.
Please don't feed the animals.
The dog is also missing.
Is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Oh, this is good. Stuff like that was in control. Ah, fuck you, bits of darkness. I don't think I have to do this, but I'm gonna do it. Fuck the patches of darkness, they suck. Oh, hey, another coffee thermos. Nice. I think that's where I came from. Yeah. Oh, another coffee thermos. I'm not sure what they represent or why they're here, but guess I'll grab them. Ah, fuck you. Get anywhere over here. Right. But is the puppy okay? We're probably gonna have to end up killing the puppy, honestly, if knowing how these games go.
Obey the Park Ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never. Two bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries.
Oh good, there's more of them. Shit over here. Don't like that. I was hoping to like click.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Drop hazard. Wish I had one of those when I was launching myself off of the bridge at the beginning of the game there. This feels familiar. That's pretty. Some
The
unread.
kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page." The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Aww. Poor guy.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe. In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Good, because, like, you're old and shit, and she's, like, an early 20-something. That's weird, dude.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Okay. Remember the days when you could just run forever in video games and they didn't give a shit about your realism, man? Do not feed wildlife. $100 penalty. That's a really low penalty.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Okay. I'm going this way for the sweet, sweet loot, though. Moonshine Cave. Yay, shotgun! I never really played video games as a kid either. I'm talking... Like, just really old games. I played a few. Some of the, like, the really early, FPSs. Not the 2D ones. This is when they were in proper 3D, but you could count the number of polygons on one hand, sort of a deal. Oh. Great. Oh, fuck's sake! I hate when they do that. Ow! Oh, there's another guy! What the fuck? Oh, there's something this way. Oh. This is just a ledge. Why is this even here? What's this way? More manuscript pages. I like them. More nice views. Listen, guys, you can't give me collectibles and then be mad when I waste time looking for them, okay? Gonna go in here.